Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, I was looking at my videos that I've made over the past couple of weeks, and I see that the Ghost of War video has the most views on this channel, so I thought that you might want it to come back. So, nothing really changed except for, like I said last episode, now I have a Lee Enfield, like just a regular one. And I'm gonna see what I can do to upgrade it. Now, I believe you need the weapon upgrade and its power. So I'm gonna upgrade it. Can I please upgrade it? Okay, so it's gonna take a minute or so, 2 minutes, to update. Upgrade anyway. So let's just look at like trinkets and stuff. You have like a skull. Jolly Roger. An eagle. It's a bit smaller than you'd think for a medal. Astronaut. Ooh, Chinese dragon. Anyway, so camouflage, not much, just main weapon and the Lee Enfield. I feel like this looks a bit better than that because it's a little darker and looks more professional, I guess you could say. So, yeah. Now, let's get into the battles, and it's still early access, right? Played it a couple weeks ago, so nothing much has changed. And so let's just do team battle, and I'll do a random map. But I always spawn, for some reason, with the MP40, which is a German light machine gun, right? And I'm pretty sure everybody only spawns with it, unless you are Russian infantryman, Tavash. I wish you could spawn with like the weapon of your choice, but unfortunately that is not the case. So it looks like we have the Battle of Normandy or D-Day, depending on... Oh, it looks like we do have my Lee Enfield. Nice. Okay, so I'm just coming down and hit the beaches, boys. And depending on what like country you were, you'd spawn in different... not spawn, but you'd be in like a different beach. So, yeah, if you were American, you'd have two beaches, which were Omaha and Juneau. No, Juneau's the Canadians. Omaha and Utah. And Omaha was the more famous one of pretty much all of them, because, there's that. If you were English, like from the United Kingdom, you'd have Sword and Gold, and then if you're Canadian, you'd have Juneau. So let's just storm the beach, I guess you could say. I like this because it one-shot people in the head, and I guess one unfortunate thing is just the fact that it's kind of a slow shot. Like, you don't shoot as fast. Right? So, there's one thing. But that's pretty much it. I like this really good. It's my favorite because we used it in both World War One and World War Two, and there are different marks of it, like types, I guess you could say. Like, there'd be type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Pretty sure it stopped at type 4. And, yeah, so let's just, hit the beaches. Sorry, hit the beaches, boy. Sorry, I'm, like, just bam, got him. Bam, got him. This is kind of, OP when you come to think of it, because all you have to do is get them to line up and stand still, and that's what they did, you die. So, yeah. And, you just come over and do that. Not come over and do that sounds kind of vague. You just respawn, and then you respawn, you know? You rejoin the battle, and, ladies and gentlemen, we got not the most effective gun at the long range, though. Really fast. What? What happened to the thing? Okay, that's stupid. Yeah, that's really stupid. Anyway, so let's quit this and quit the match, and we'll play a battle royale. And I think that we'll test something out. Let's see if we can win it this time. So you get different levels, I believe. Have 31 power. So yeah, let's just go into battle and battle royale, and let's try to win it this time. So before, when I was just experimenting with this game, I played the battle royale and I won it the first time. And I found that the best thing to do is to use your like just to use a spamming weapon like an SMG or something like that. Not an SMG, because SMGs are submachine guns, which aren't really the proper name. So I'm gonna land right, bam, right here. Apparently, let's look up. See, oh, you do see the plane. Unfortunately, you don't get to like fall out of the sky, which would have been cool. And if you remember from last time we played this, there was this one guy who just kept absolutely destroying everybody. Okay, so I got a Mosin Nagant, which is a Russian, yeah, a Russian um, rifle. Bam. Double bang. Okay, so it's a Russian rifle, and that's just a, wait, yes you did, you got two good pieces. I was just worried, right, because I didn't want to pick up a pistol, which is a Japanese pistol that does minimal damage, and drop my Mosin in the gun. Anyway, so hope let's just hope that we can find some more weapons for range. I do not know if this is available on PlayStation or any console, right? But yeah, I think it's a good game. It's a high quality game for the fact that it is mobile game, and mobile games only have a certain, you better not kill me. They only have a certain potential, and they can't really do much with the game because it's mobile, right? Doesn't have the perks of like a console, like a Switch, an Xbox, a PS4, or like a where's my words? Where are my words? A PC, right? Which like computers, which have lots of, well, just have lots of like perks, right? You can do anything. You can open multiple apps at a time, and so on and so forth, right? So this time, let's hope our first gun is a LMG, because they're LMGs because they were machine guns, and submachine guns are smaller, I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely aware of the entire I'm not entirely aware of the entire thing, but I'm not really like sure like how it's. Oh, I'm just gonna spawn here for a sec. I'm not really sure on how they choose like the names and stuff, and how you divide a submachine gun to light machine gun, and light machine gun to heavy machine gun. I mean, I guess I know how to do this stuff. I guess I know how to determine a light machine gun with a heavy machine gun, I guess, because like heavy machine guns aren't usually carried around, right? You usually carry them around and then place them down and then shoot them. And light machine guns are used to carry around and then shoot them, right? Not place them down. You will get it all, right? Because take for example like the Maxim machine gun, which was a British World War One machine gun that the Brits had, obviously. And that was a heavy machine gun, right? Because you couldn't pick it up and shoot like that. I mean, you could, but it's kind of hard. You have to put it down, and you have to have someone about to progress. machine gun if it's a heavier one. And then light machine guns, Russians and the Germans, I'm pretty sure, had it late in the war, where they always used to jam up and stuff like that. But they're like little PPSHs, which is a Russian submachine gun, right? And yeah, so it was just pretty You better not kill me. Oh. Well, he had a better long range gun. And I mean, at least I placed 8 better than I used last time, right? So, yeah, I'm just gonna play last match, and let's just hope that we can actually, like, do it. Like, not do it, but, like, win this time. So, we're gonna come here and go to my arsenal. So this is me as an Axis player. This is me as a deathmatch player. This is me as an Allies player. It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah. Anyway, so last round. Let's hope we can win this. Because it seems like they've always been getting like really good light machine guns at the beginning and completely wrecking us. Like, we've died to the same machine gun twice in a row. But at least we got better. Like, we get replaced better. So I mean, might just because there's less people on the plane, right? Looks like there's 20 people. And I don't even know where I'm spawning, so I'm gonna jump out here. I don't know, do they like all spawn at the same place? Ooh. I like guns. I like this one. So the STG-45 was the first ever assault rifle, which you could change the like. Okay, I died. Okay, I did it. Okay, which was the first ever assault rifle that the Germans had. Ooh, what is this? Type 96. No, I don't want that. I want this. Okay. And it was like the very first assault weapon, right? So you could change from single fire to burst fire to assault, like rapid fire. But I'm pretty sure for this it was just single fire and then rapid fire, and it was very good because it was a light machine gun, and yeah, it was a. I don't know how that, like, they didn't end up like not necessarily winning, but I didn't know how they ended up losing, right? Like, not pushing back, because they had this like secret program. They'd had doctors and scientists that would only focus on like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but they had doctors who would only focus on like secret weapons. And ooh, there's a person. Looks like he's running away. Bravely, bravely, bravely running away. Have you guys seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail? It's probably one of the best movies of all time. It's an old and it's a classic. I mean, I guess there's some suggestive content, but there always is. This looks like a American. With 20 rounds in a magazine. Looks like a Thompson, but like more of a stubbed barrel. And a Thompson submachine gun, for those of you who don't know. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Come on. Ah. No. I should have picked that up. Alright, well, that was the last battle that I am going to play. In fact, I am going to, however, I am going to go and look to see what is happening with, that upgrade, because we've already done it. Like, we've already placed the upgrade. So, can we upgrade this weapon more? Yes, we can. We need a rank 3 for distance, a rank 5 for more ammunition, a rank 9 for reload speed, and a rank 7 for stability, a rank 11 for the increased accuracy, and a rank 15 for an optic scope, which is a scope basically. It's just a sniper scope, which would help me because it turns it into a sniper rifle. Look, can we turn it like this? We can. Sheesh. Anyway, so I am doing YouTube shorts, and I've made one about my cats and one about funny paranoias, which are a real thing. So they're funny to look at, but people who have them, it's not really funny because if you see it like on it, there's like a garlic bread. If you see a garlic bread, then it's not very good, right? Nah. I'm pretty sure it's like the world's longest word on it. I'm not sure if it's made up. I looked it up, did some research, but it's like 21 letters, 23 letters long, and it's about the fear of the number 666. So if you're counting to 60, like 666, you're not going to be very happy. That's for sure. This looks like a grenade launcher. It's not. Looks like it is a machine gun, possibly. This is the PPSH. This is a 1 PPSH, right? So this was a Russian machine gun. And, yeah, I have that. And I like this guy here. Should I buy this regular? But, like, this, PPSH had little small like 9mm bullet rounds, and they had so many of them. So there were ones with drum mags that had like 73 or 79 like bullets in them, and it just completely shut up. And then a MP40 would have, I don't know, a standard magazine would be 20 to 30 to 25 rounds, right? And it was pretty good. I mean, it was still an assault weapon nonetheless. I did not even know this existed until now. It looks like, like, have you ever seen those mob movies where the guy's got, like, the Thompson? Actually, so if you've watched Home Alone, comment do a thumbs up in the comments, because in the, when he's watching the Hells Angels or whatever, right, like Angels on Ice or something, the guy is like, I believe ya, but my Tommy gun don't, and it looks like a Tommy gun, like, with the drum magazine, just it's not. And then you got this, which apparently is a 1. It looks like an AUG, but it's like not. Then you've got the Thompson, the actual one, which had a stick mag and a drum mag. An MP18. They had a version of this in World War One. It always used to get clogged up. And I was explaining this to you, and this is basically this, but way better by the looks of it, because Uber means better in German, I believe. Something along those lines. These are LMGs. So this was a Japanese light machine gun. This was a heavy machine gun by the Germans. This is an MG13, which was used in World War One, I believe. This is a Browning automatic rifle, or a BAR, used by the Americans. This is a DP, which had like the same disc mag, the pizza disc mag, up on the top, and the RPD, which I do not believe existed, but it's Russian. Both you can tell by the flag and how it's made. Because have you ever seen like those AK-47s, and like pretty much every older Russian gun had the same style with that, especially like submachine guns. Because you don't see any like this, you don't see it, because usually these ones are made out of like wood and metal, not just metal. Like this one wood metal, this one wood metal. But this one would usually be made out of. So like, look, it's like the same. You got the wood there, and then the metal here. And then for the PPSH, you got the same thing, the wood here and the metal there. Right? And PPSH, wood there, metal there. And, right? So, yeah. Hold up, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna pause this and I'll show you like a picture of an AK-47. See, so here it is. This is the AK-47, or the Kalashnikov, as the Russians used. No, I mean that's German Russian accent. What? Right? So you'd have like the wooden butt, or like the thing that you'd hold. You have the shoulder rest. You have the wooden stock, and you have the metal frame at the beginning, and like that, right? And you have the little wooden handpiece that you'd hold on to usually, and then you have like the muzzle, which would be metal, right? So that concludes this video, guys. We're gonna end it on this caption, and thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We're very close to 2 subscribers. And if any of you guys are watching this, my phone is at %69, and if you're old enough to know that, well, good for you. Alright, see you later, folks. Hasta la vista. Whoops, I said hasta la vista.